Hey everybody, it's Chance here with yet another episode of Pathologic Classic HD. Last time we honestly mostly played through the majority of day 3. Um, we have learned that the tissue that the plague dies in dead tissue, so it needs people who are alive in order to thrive. Um, this unfortunately does means that we can't use like a dead person's tissue in order to try to create a vaccine because it is non-living at that stage. But it does mean that people. It is a good way to be like people who are indoors will not get sick. Um, Not necessarily, obviously. It's not as clean cut as that, but it's as good as a reason of any to, make sure that the main cast doesn't get sick unless, you mess up something and they have to do it for you, essentially. Um, we also entered the polyhedron for the first time. Um, well, we didn't enter the polyhedron. We were like in a zone just outside the polyhedron. And we learned that there is a younger Kane, who's like a young boy, um, who basically leads the kids in the polyhedron, who are known as the Dogheads. Um, there is turf war, I suppose. I don't know if that's quite the right wording for it between them and all the factions of kids. Um, it does seem that it is primarily Khan, the Kane son, and Capella, the Oglamitsky daughter, and that there are other factions kind of within that. It does seem that it is mainly the Soul and a Halves and the Dogheads. The Soul and a Halves run by Notkin, but he is with Capella, so that is kind of where two of the major lines there are. Um, the kids in the town and the kids in the tower. Um, I'm curious to see how that kind of how the children kind of exemplify their parents' ideology and beliefs while also clearly having their own that serve their own purpose in whatever way they believe in that. I'm sure we'll get more of that. I do know that the Haruspex threat has a lot to do with like a lot of his bound are the children of the town. So I do already know that is we'll definitely get more there. But right now we're with our group, with our bachelor, where I like interacting with the children as him because it's clear that he's just like, I don't think he has like a respectful opinion of the children of this town. To be honest with you, um, they're a means to an end, but also they are a child, which you pat them on the head and let them go on their way. Um, which does add a little level of excitement because they are like the kids are honestly a little more willing to tell you what's going on, but also Dankovsky doesn't care about their opinion, so um, it's unimportant in that way to him at least. But even though we've gotten a lot of information from those same kids, but you can use them to a means to an end, of course. But um, all the saves there, I have technically played through days 4 and 5 and part of day 6. I did not engage with it in any way that I feel good with, so I'm replaying them. All right. Okay, we were in the Olgamitsky house. Let's open up the map. All right, so everything's been reset. We'll have some letters to read. We'll go to the theater. We want to talk to as many people as we can. Um, oh, I didn't realize it was called the Trammel. The shelter. Town hall, theater, the lump. The windows of this house are bricked in. Bad Grief Slayer, the castle of the soul and a halves. Redbirds cross a curatum. Aspides Hospice, the Willows, this pub, the Rod, Sticky's house. I think it's because you do have things like Sticky's house, Peter Stamerton's studio, and then you get the Trammel, the Crucible. Well, the Crucible's all three of them. Right? So I think that's also part of it. The Stillwater. I love how everything has like a name, you know? And it literally, I don't know anything about what it means. So I'm just a little outsider. So yeah, so we want to... It's tough because I want to talk to people, but I also don't want to, like, accidentally do something I'm not supposed to. Though, it's rough because, like, I have the walkthrough here, so I personally do know, like, what my next steps are, and I will be using it. But also, if I were playing this game when it released without a walkthrough, no one else created it for me, you know? Well, let's just go right into it. We'll start with the letters and go from there. All right, and we gotta heal. Sorry, health, hunger, exhaustion. What's my inventory? I mean, I didn't sleep for very long, and I have time. Because the theater goes until, I think, 7. Let's read the letters and then go to the theater show, and then come back and sleep. I think that's the play. Alright. We've already read this one. We're on this. Epidemic. Written on your recommendation. Sent for approval. The address of the townspeople. Attention all citizens. Following the outbreak of a lethal disease commonly known as the sand plague, sand pest, and sand dirt, the town authorities hereby declare a state of emergency. The disease is extremely contagious. There is still ongoing research as to how the disease is transmitted, but cases of contact and droplet infection have been confirmed. There are currently no vaccine solutions in the town, and none are to be expected before the regular train arrives. Please be extra careful. The townspeople are forbidden to leave their homes unless under special instruction. Remember, the possibility of infection is much lower for those who stay indoors. The citizens are advised to sterilize their household wares, boil their clothing, and exterminate as many vermin as possible. Do not panic. Medics, couriers, and executors will take care of mail delivery, as well as distribution of drinking water, provisions, and medicine. Requests should be written down and slid under the door for couriers to collect. This address was composed on the instruction of Bachelor Dankovsky and ratified by the State of Emergency Town Governor Alexander Savarov. It is compulsory to follow the advice here within. Confidential notation. Written on your recommendation, sent for approval. The annotation for patrolmen, couriers, executors, and sanitary personnel. In order to prevent panic, this annotation is classified and its contents should be under no circumstances disclosed to the civilian population. The disease is incurable. There is no vaccine, neither here nor in the capital. However, there are a few positive facts. 1. The probability of contracting the disease is significantly lower for someone who has taken immune system stimulants. As of now, we believe that the A pills and B pills, yellow-colored and blue-colored pills respectively, provide the best protective effect. Excessive doses of these medicaments may be detrimental to one's health. 2. Additional protection is afforded by synthetic clothing. Woolen garments are strictly off-limits parasites. The clothing should be changed as often as possible. Important. The disease develops sporadically. At its early stage, it does not progress in any significant way, especially if antibiotics are taken. However, if contact with the infection recurs, the development of the disease becomes extremely rapid. Let's see. 4. The disease is not transmitted by means of droplet infection. As of now, we have yet to find out how it is contracted. Preliminary tests suggest the disease is not contagious at early stages. Therefore, there is no need to isolate the sick person immediately after the appearance of the symptoms. App, the Executors. In consideration of your particular line of work, we believe that you will not be able to avoid infection. If you have contracted the disease, do not give in to despair. It would have happened sooner or later anyways. Try your best to conserve the infection at its initial stage. Take antibiotic medicine. Consider using the schmouters. They are extremely dangerous, but can help curb the infection. Wow. This confidential notice is so... The Evening Letters from the Powers That Be, Day 3. Insofar as victory over the enemy is comparable to learning of its nature, we see you as our champion as well as our scholar. We think it would be appropriate to inform you of the conditions of your victory. We hope that you appreciate the fact that the disease is nothing more than an unfortunate coincidence. You should treat this as a basis for your research, for the outbreak is entirely accidental, as the lack of any outside influence on the town suggests that it should be comparatively easy to handle. Avoid multiplying casualties. Seek an answer in unorthodox methodologies. The cause of the outbreak is not fundamentally familiar nature, so you may need an adventure of sorts to remove it. What an odd letter. What a genuinely strange letter to get. And I don't have anything here yet. Alright, so that's as usual. Okay. So let's go watch the theater show. We'll do our best not to die. In the meantime. Alright. Let's talk to... Do you have anything for me, Vlad? You?
My, Isidora's death was so untimely. He would have known what to do. That was a man like no other.
I've had a very exhausting day, and I'm not the only one who has, I suspect. We would all be better off if we had some rest. Let us talk business in the morning. All right. It's hard to know if, like, some people will even have things for you. Ah, fuck. I ain't dealing with this right now. I got, like, things to do. Anyway. I'm so glad the music kicks in as soon as it's you get aggroed. It makes it so much easier to, like, know. Dun 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 dun. Alright, and luckily this district is not infected, so let's go to the theater. Let's go to the theater. There is a guy over there. I am not gonna worry about it. Not right now anyway. I am full up on stuff. Why am I full up on stuff?
So?
It stays away from dead bodies, disappearing from corpses without a trace. It's been established that you can outweight it if you're careful and discreet. The glass will keep the best, as it's supposed to.
What does it mean?
It means we have a fighting chance. The infectious agent only sticks to living matter and is repelled by dead surfaces. Those who remain indoors are more likely to survive. Scurrying and making a fuss means death. All in all, we can fight.
You self-serving jerk. You've got your own agenda, haven't you? You're always up for a fight. You just need an adversary. What about the people?
Hush, don't you get in his way. He seems to have a plan.
It's all wrong. It's no good at all.
Man, I love those theater sequences. There's just like so much being done there. Um, I love how it's like you're on the zoomed in on the character and you don't see the performance, but you hear the same like voice actors as multiple characters of like you hear Dankovsky, you hear Artemi. Curious to hear Clara when she comes up. Cool game.
Only knowing our fortune in advance could we predict our conduct.
I'm just looking around. Yeah, like it's you self-serving jerk. You have your own agenda, and it's like, yeah, he does. He absolutely 1,000, 10,000, 100,000% does. Are those people running? Okay, I want to get some water bottles. The problem is like, I don't know what to do with it. I know I can, like, keep stuff in Ava's room, technically. But let's go... What's the closest house? We'll go to the Oglemitsky's. What's our reputation? Okay, cool. Just making sure it's still... Hello? I don't play for a couple days and I completely forget anything about this game. I know this is like my opportunity to get money, but like my health is so bad. Okay. Okay, actually, okay, so because the game doesn't freeze when we're in inventory. Okay, I want to drink 5 hours. Yeah, let's do that one. Then let's sleep for a little bit. So it's almost 4, so 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's just sleep for 1 more hour. The morning of the 4th day has come. It keeps 2,000 people. The powers that be are getting increasingly worried. It all ends in less than 9 days. Day 4, by which the actually realizes that the town is unprepared for an epidemic of this scale. Oh boy. Let's see, so nothing yet. Oh, letter. Vlad Oglemitsky's report on the sanitary precautions. Dr. Dankovsky. As of today, we are ready to provide you with the premises when you are able to establish a hospital, an isolation ward, and a morgue. Please see me at the lump to discuss further details. Vlad the Heavy. Hey man, guess who's like right here? I was sleeping in your bed.
Why, my children, like this?
Greetings, Honorable Doctor. Our job is almost done. Are you satisfied? It depends on how well you've done it. We did well, though it was a challenging task. The so-called waste house has proved to be a ideal location. We've cleared it up and refashioned it into a morgue. As for the isolation ward, it will be founded at the Ravels. An isolation ward. What? As far as I know, Lara Ravel was planning on turning our house into a small shelter for a few dozen people, tops, and nothing more. She agreed to undertake urgent steps. You know how fast the disease spreads better than anyone. Too many people are striving for a safe haven. Was it her own decision? We've managed to find an understanding. Every person has their own sore spot. When you make an effort to nudge that spot a bit, well, they immediately become compliant. In other words, you've bullied her into this, right? Those scurvy words could cost a life to anyone but you, esteemed doctor. My people and even my family members went around the whole town, falling down from exhaustion. Some of them got sick and are now even dying. I apologize for having lost my temper. His eyes are so fucking huge. We didn't have much of a choice, esteemed bachelor. If you find the results of our endeavors lackluster, then feel free to take our seat and aim for the better. I've no desire to listen to these reprimands instead of well-deserved words of praise. All right, any objections from the current inhabitants of the hospital to be? Of course not. We wouldn't be so harsh as to drive people out of their homes, even in case of an emergency. Don't worry, Doctor. There isn't a single soul living in his house. Fine, that'll do. I'll get back to you after I examine the place. Okay, Lara has provided old Kamitsky with a place for public isolation ward, her own house. I need to inspect the building, and then... According to Oglamitsky, this abandoned warehouse will become the morgue. Which will become the hospital? That was, like, unnecessarily really, aggressive. Sanitary procedures. Defending the town is the primary concern. Oglamitsky had plenty of time to create several safety zones. Nonetheless, he thought it better to use Lara Ravel's mansion to isolate those who ventured into the infected areas of the town. Okay, well, let's just kind of get right into it. Okay, so... Okay, let's just see if these guys have anything fun for me. Nope, okay, no. Alright, so let's head to Lara's house first, and then we'll head to the morgue, just because the house is mentioned specifically, and in day 3 we ran out of time. And I would at least like to minimize how much I'm doing that. Alright. Ooh, a timepiece. I gotta talk to some children. Oh. Oh! Oh, Victor Kane's invitation. I was informed that our major concern today is to prepare the town to defend itself in the face of the calamity that has befallen us. Although it is the Oglamitsky family who are in charge of these issues, we would like to contribute as much as we can. Besides, something tells me you're not going to be all that happy with the yieldings of Bad's undertakings. Please find a moment to discuss a certain idea with me. Victor Kane. Okay. Hello. Okay, let's see. What are you reeking of, my good man? Is this some kind of sap? Aye, Twire sap it is, and let me tell you, the Twire gathered at the flabby mud last year had extraordinary properties, truly extraordinary. Really? What were they? Here's what I think. An herb is like a person. Each blade has its own character. A bouquet has to be collected carefully, like a family, bloom to bloom, and the proportion, mind the proportion, mind the proportion. But water is also important. You can't just take any water. Oh, yeah. Yes, tell me about the water, my good man. What kind of water do you have here? We live off steppe juices. Twire is an herb, draws its juices from the steppe. The sun draws the juices from the twire. So does a bull, who gives and takes away. So does a man, a sinful worm, who sucks the earth out for his needs. The juices of a body are a gift, and the key to understanding everything. Why would I know this? Do you know who's destroyed the water? I didn't know that it was destroyed. Where do you draw water from? The steppe grants us water. Each spring has a different kind. One of them is a filling, another joyful, and the third one may be evil. Evil? How? 'Tis no good drinking the Sagak water, Professor. Whenever anyone offers you a glass of water, take the lovely dove shrift front and inquire as to whether the water has been taken from the Sagak. And if they convince that it has, well, stuff that water down their throat, for it is a sin to blight an honest man with it. Evil comes with that water. Not the pest, just evil. What kind of evil? Bad fortune, here's what kind. Whoever drinks that water dies not of their own death. That is a reliable omen, I'm telling you. Beware of that water. Doctor. You never know. What if you drink it? And the next thing you know, your demise is waiting just around the corner. Superstition, nothing more. Interesting. What are they? Water. What kind of water does the Gorkhorn produce? The common kind. Dirty. I see. Well, that's pretty standard. Let's see. Tell me about the flank district, good man. 'Tis adjoined to the middle of the knots from the northwest. In simpler words, 'tis the western edge of the Middle Cape. The shelter, the Ravels mansion, is there. Why'd you ask? What were the Ravels? A shady family. There used to be a Captain Ravel here, the only military man in all the town, but he was worth a battalion if you ask me. He snapped a bull with his bare hands once. Used to hit 9 bottles out of 8 from 50 steps away. Tough man he was. Did he die? Killed in the war, so they say. In the war, but not in the field. There are rumors aplenty, and now his daughter, Lara, a zennial and cordial orphan, lives in the shelter, an angelic lady, pure and worthy of the most sincere compassion. Why did you call the Ravels shady, then? For I am rotten. 'Tis a foul tongue striving to tittle and tattle. But your reproach is just, Professor, and so I will be keeping mum from now on. Not a single vicious word shall escape my lips. As for the departed, 'tis all nonsense. What departed? What departed? I never said a word about a departed. No one departs anything. 'Tis all baby talk and superstition. And now I have to take my leave, Professor. Here's your hat, so to speak. And what's your hurry? Goodbye and good riddance. Fine, you'll sing like a bird later anyway. Interesting. Well, you don't even have anything for me. Whoops. The classic. I don't know. Whatever. I didn't need to do that, but I figure if I'm going to talk to them, I might as well, if they don't have any dialogue. Where am I going again? Oh, Lara Rosas. Oh, well, can't get water from there. Oh, and that infection... And that district is now infected, so... I think it's this area, and not Lara Ravel's house, I'm pretty sure. Which does help. Yeah, even though I can take them out of the spouts, it's generally... 14! That's a lot, alright. Oh yeah, do you have anything? Just the screaming in the background. Damn it. Y'all have nothing for me. Nothing at all, and it's very rude. Alright. Yeah, because this area isn't infected. Human? Yeah, I didn't pass anyone that I could.
Clara doesn't look well. She's pale and disheveled. Poor child, she's so tired.
I'm so glad that nothing bad happened to you yesterday. Is it true that you're planning to host an isolation ward? Do you realize what it entails? I didn't have a choice. Didn't have a choice. You know this. You know she didn't have a choice. I had to do it to protect the privacy of certain information, the good name of a certain person, and most likely the life of another dependent on it. Surely that's enough reason. Forgive me. It's uncomfortable for me to talk about it. Lara, this is suicide. I'll issue an order to relocate the isolation ward to an abandoned house. Don't. It's me who wants the isolation ward to be here. Then people will remember this house and connect its good reputation to our family's name. I don't understand. It's tough, but it's what has to be done. If that's what has to be done, then that's fine. I'll make do. There won't be too many patients, even fewer of them strangers. But we're out of water. We need to arrange for it to be delivered. Glad the Younger can help with that. He knows the local water supply chain like the back of his hand. Let's see. That means no isolation ward in this house, not unless we figure this out. Water is essential for maintaining the proper sanitary conditions. Well, it's not running anymore. I don't know why. The pipes are empty. They produced rusty, clotted liquid of a reddish color for a while, but then it had gone too. Who can sort this out? Perhaps Vlad the Younger could be of help. He's been making himself quite busy with the water pipes, wells, and lakes for years. I think it's personal. He treats water as if it was liquid gold, and procures it just as eagerly. Alright, I'll talk to him about it. Alright. Alright, let's take a look. Lara told me that the town's waterworks are ceased to function last night. Perhaps Vlad the Younger will be able to shed some light on the situation. He seems to be the man in the know when it comes to the town's water supply. Okay.
What?
Sorry. Okay, so we want to talk to the Younger down here. Yeah, I know this area is infected. I personally already know Yuli's houses. Yulia. I keep calling her Yuli. Yulia. Her house is infected, so I'll go to her later. Mainly because I would like to stay out of the infected district if I can. And I'll head to the Canes while I'm at it. I'll head to the Canes and Ava, and then I'll head down to the Younger down here. I think that's a good move. Alright, so... Alright. It's... There, I like, everyone is acting in their own interests at all times, right? And not like in necessarily like a selfish way. For some people it's selfish, yes, but there is just something very... I don't know. I don't have the word for it, but there's something there that I really like about how the connection to things is and all of that. Now let's visit Maria. Where are the children? What time is it? Maybe that's why. No children out at 9 a.m. in the morning. That's not the time that children with their bullets come on about. I know there's like a lot more like midday, and I like actually slept during the night, so maybe we can get something.
Isidore's death is so untimely.
Plague, and to think that all those years we were expecting an earthquake. All these years I've been dreading war more than anything. Okay, let's talk to Gregory first. I mean, there's a real chance that it's like, Victor will need me to talk to Gregory or something, but I don't think he will. Whatever, they're right next to each other, it's not like... You know, and I know there's no point of going up the polyhedron, I'm not allowed in anyway, and I think that just happened, there was just a happenstance where I was able to talk to Khan.
Tell me what you want, and I will tell you who you are.
Nothing important, I'm just doing the rounds. Alright. He's doing his... He's in his own lamentations. I'm in. Hello.
Autumn is gloomy this year.
A new phenomenon manifested itself today. It might be of interest to you, as it is admittedly is to me. We may have stumbled upon a mystery whose solutions may have far-reaching consequences. This concerns the Skinner's district. Let's see. Tell me, this is of special interest to me because of the ongoing search for buildings that could serve as sanitary wards. Indeed, you're reading my thoughts. The Skinners have died out. Supposedly, it has become entirely free of infection. The streets, the walls, the various objects, and even the corpses. Everything is clean. People can safely touch bodies that only recently were a very strong source of the infection. Yes, that does seem to fit with the discovery I made yesterday. Like, I feel like Befkovsky would... Because he's not going to tell the Canes about, like, where Ruben is, but I feel like he would tell them about this stuff. If these rumors are true, we'll start making the abandoned homes ready for the new tenants. I can foresee us soon needing to find a room for refugees from other infected districts. We'll give them provisional lodgings at a vacant house. Vacant houses. I'm sure you understand in order to make such a risky decision, I must be absolutely certain. What can I do to help? Take a look around the Skinners. Check inside the houses. If they truly are cleaned, find something that could prove it. And, of course, you may use any abandoned property as you see fit. Better you get it than the looters. Yes, that's promising. I'll be back with a report. Okay. So, this is... Oops, the Skinners is up here. It's this area that was infected yesterday. So, alright. Talk to Ava and see if she has anything. Oh, let's check out the quest log. The blockaded district. Victor said that my word would suffice. Still, I think you would appreciate it if I provided some evidence to how thorough the investigation was. I believe that the dead looter's belongings serve the purpose just fine. Alright. Oh, let me see if he has anything else. I don't think so, but what if he does?
Yes?
Okay. Okay. Let's talk to Ava, see if she has anything. I'll drop off some of my stuff there, I think. I'll go to even... Nope. I made up a man. I'll go to Vlad the Younger. I just made up a guy. I'm sorry, bud. Okay. So we'll head to Vlad. We do need to check out this area. We'll see where Vlad sends me as well. That might change where I go. But I'll head up here as well. I mean, I'll want to talk to the Sabarovs. So. Alright. Yes. Please have something for me that I would like. Let's see. Hey you, don't you mess with us. Da-da-da-da. Why are you sticking like a leech to me? Tell me, are you a doctor? Well, yes. So you have a bandage? A tourniquet? Any bandaging period? No, bandages I have none. What do you need it for? Huh, what for? How is that even a question? What do you think the most useful thing is in a fight? What if you're bleeding or your joint's been dislocated? How do you fight a war without bandages? And they're nowhere to be found. And why are they nowhere to be found? Oglemitsky, the leech, has collected all the medicine in the town and is now partly distributing among those who are in need. And the tourniquets go to the patrolmen. I see. Let's see. Let's barter lad. I have a lot of curious things. Let's see. What does he have? He has alpha tablets. He has monomycinium, an antibiotic that kills microbes in the organism and suppresses their growth. It doesn't kill hyperorganisms, but strongly impedes their reproduction, which is crucial for this type of infection. Unable to destroy the disease, but can reduce the rate of infection to 1/3. Significantly harmful to health. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Because this would be helpful once I do get infected. I mean, do I have any for tablets. I mean, they're not like good, but they're only one though. What's one? This is worth 2. I can grab 2 of these. Let's just do that, yeah? Alright, nice. Perfect. A little bit of an up there. Oh, what's my immunity? It's not crazy high, but I don't need to raise it just yet. No need to take that health hit if I don't have to. Bum, 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 bum. Never really gone like this way toward the end of this area. Let's just check it out while we're here, you know, before it gets infected, and maybe something useful will be here. So I don't know. Yeah, because I just realized we've never been over here. Actually. Oh, there's just this huge park right behind the cathedral. Okay, so maybe this will become relevant later, maybe not. Let's not waste time here. Okay, cool. Only have so much time in the day though, so I'm gonna refrain from kind of going too into it there. Alright. Okay. Okay, so let me just take a look. So we've talked to these guys, they don't have anything for me. Victor has me a quest. I'm gonna talk to Ava. Okay.
My bedroom is warmer than this place.
I've set up a whole laboratory up the stairs. I hope that's fine with you. I understand that it can be rather annoying. It's nothing. Nothing at all. In any case, I won't be staying here much longer. What's that supposed to mean? Do you know why our cathedral remains empty? No, why? It isn't a cathedral, actually. It was supposed to become a cathedral, yet for some reason it didn't. Sometimes I feel sad for it. Sad? Seriously? I could have been living next to a place where sacrament is performed daily. Cheer up, will you? Stop. God, he's so he's not helpful. Like, cheer up, will you? Stop being depressed. If nothing else works, get some sleep or get drunk at least. God, he kind of sucks. He sucks. Anyway. Alright, let's go. Okay. Wish I could look at my inventory without time passing. Yeah, I'm gonna, like, get rid of some of my stuff just because I have so much junk. Okay. I'm gonna, let's see, I have this one. Let's just put away these. I'm gonna put away the lockpicks just because I haven't really used them at all. I don't really use the guns. I'm gonna grab another knife though, because I do use that, so that'll be useful. I'm gonna put away this lens just because I haven't really used it. Oh, I think I can like use it. What is it? Let me see. Can I use it? Oh, wrong button. Let's make a save before I do that. Okay, I think it makes this lens thing more powerful. Okay. Okay, so... Talk to Vlad the Younger. Let's see. Never had anything to say, but... Okay, nope. Hello, do you have anything for me? Let's see. What's with the disgusted expression? Yuck! The river water stinks. I wonder why. Do elaborate. Are you saying it's normal? Of course! We've got a very clean river here. The girls and I even drink directly from it. But recently the water has become filled with fish scales, and the pollution is so thick, as if someone's mixed in this substance there on purpose. You know how you put your arm into the water and it's out, it looks like a merman tailed, all scaled. And now it stinks too. Well, what do you know? Gross. Let's barter. Okay, anything. Also, oh, but even less than it than the boy. Okay. Alrighty. I'm trying to get like more done in the first part of this. Oh, let me see. Does this kid have anything? Yep. No. Okay. It might be the same kid. It might be a different kid. Who knows? But who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. Sometimes they have Metadorm. That's very, very useful. Oh, hello, hello! I've heard so much about you. Okay, let's see. What's in your pumpkins? Sure. What we got? Nothing interesting, really. Okay. Oh, there we go. What do you got? Metadorm, price of 2. Well, the price of admission is easy. Fantastic. Thank you. Oh, she's got it. She's got it going. Alright. I want some revolver ammo. I don't have those guns yet, and I only have so much space, so I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. Should use my revolver more. Lockpick, but I have lockpicks and I haven't really used them, so let's see. Well, we gotta go to Vlad, and I want to see if this guy has anything. So let's just run on over. Oh, another girl. Do you have anything for me? Oh, no, same stuff. Bummer. Okay. As it goes. Can't all be winners. Pretty good round though. Let's see. I'm getting kind of hungry. Let's eat a bit. While it's on my mind. Okay, cool. All right. And do any of my stuff need repairing? Let's see. Nope. Not yet. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it too much at this exact minute right now. Okay.
I am crushed by these walls.
A rough crowd demands rough measures. I sincerely hope you wouldn't get into your head that I'm enjoying this. Let's see. How come there's no water in the town? The town's water supply has been sabotaged and ruined. To be more precise, we've lost the purifying system on the water intake that supplies water from Gorkhorn to people's homes. How did this happen? The local blockheads, egged on by some overly active taskmaster, destroyed the water supply to prevent the infected water from getting into the town. Can you see it now? I'm telling you, the crowd is rough. Damn it, what shall we do now? If I were you, I'd seize the cathedral and the theater as soon as possible. They have access to spring water. Though with dangerous zealots propping up, the town springs are to be feared as well. Who knows what those idiots will think of next? Are you planning to find them, by the way? Of course. They're very likely to be hiding in the same dens as the runaway rebels. Which does, by the way, give you food for thought. But never mind that. In any case, it would make sense to speak with Aspedy. It would be rather disappointing to die of thirst while everyone else is busy dying of the sand plague. Let's do our best in order to make sure no one dies of thirst. I'll order to start arranging water deliveries and postcards at the Sugakarak Spring. It won't be enough for the whole town, but it's better than nothing. You should hurry up and seize the springs at the Stone Yard and the Spinning Yarn Square. That is, the cathedrals and the theater springs. Thanks for your help. Okay. We need to inform local Mitsuki about the sabotage. It brings all his efforts to naught. One of the local ladies, Aspity, has been saying peculiar things about the local water supply for a while now. Okay. Because we could go here, and then here. Or we could go here. The fact that it focused here makes me think that that's where we want to go, primarily. Okay. An irreversible hardship has befallen us. Something has destroyed our town's waterworks. Without water, all semblance of personal hygiene, sterilization, and the quarantine itself are as good as gone. We won't be able to keep people indoors anymore. I should inform Bogomitsuki as soon as possible. Yikes.
What?
They say you saw some significant success yesterday. So random antibiotics can really help against the sand fever? How is the distribution of drugs going? Why is there still no medicine in the town? The drugs were confiscated 2 days ago, turned out to be outdated. Moreover, many are expired and now harmful. Many are probably useless. We'll check every drug today. Those that actually prove effective will be put into distribution if made immediately. How will the tests be conducted? I found some people with a death wish. Those are desperate people on the verge of a nervous breakdown, and so I have tasked several young ladies, whom you probably know, with supervising the tests. They are Eva Yan, Yulia Luricheva, Anna Angel, and Lara Ravel. They'll report on the results tonight. Why haven't you told me anything? You were very busy yesterday, and we spent the whole day inspecting and writing down the requisition stockpiles. Today, as you can see, I'm informing you of my plans. Don't worry, Bachelor. This is the best possible course of action. Or do you have a better one? I'll do. I'll take the drugs from the young ladies and test them myself. Hopefully you can trust my word just as well. The young ladies offered their help voluntarily, with the task that I believe to be the least dangerous. I doubt they'd prefer to test the drugs themselves instead of sending death seekers into the infected districts. And if they will, woe is us then. Maybe there's still time to change their minds. But Bachelor, if they do conduct the tests on themselves, we can at least be certain of their failure or success. How so? Our kind volunteers are prone to foul play. I've had reports of the kind of talks happening between them. Honestly, if they vanish, I'll be convinced that they just made off with the pills. You're not an easy man to read, Master Vlad. Don't worry. I'll handle it all myself. Anna Angel. Commissioned Yulia. A misguided decision. Nothing good will come of it. Her own house. Let me see. A very questionable choice. And then nothing about Ava. That's interesting. Let's go talk to her. Because she's been doing kind of bad. What a choice. Alright. The Oglamitskis are so interesting. They're so interesting. Okay. Alright. Wrong button. Testing drugs. Vlad the Younger will inspect what is left of the medicine supply. He has delegated the testing to 4 women. Yulia, Anna, Lara, and Eva. I wonder if he appreciates that one of them may try to decide to test the solution on herself.
Clara has lured Ripper into an ambush.
Okay. It's like, it's so quiet. It's definitely some glitch, but I'd like to think it's also coming from the from this well. Okay, so where do we want to go? We want to talk here. We gotta go here. We gotta go here. We gotta go here. We gotta go there. We gotta go there. We gotta go everywhere. Ava's is not highlighted, so it's probably like the least important. I do still want to talk to her, but let's see. So let's start by going here, and then we'll go up. So we'll go here, 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 here. Or we can actually go here as well. So much to do. Okay. What time is it even? 10 o'clock. Alright, we still have time. Plenty of time, one would say. Let's check my inventory just a brief second. Okay, I have space. Alright. We should talk to Capella while we're here.
Why are my children like this?
Are you aware that the trouble your people went through proved to be absolutely in vain? How so? The residential property has no water access. You'll have to redirect your attention toward public buildings. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. There are several special buildings in the town. The town hall, the warehouses, the theater, the cathedral. But my people are confused. They aren't ready to shoulder the responsibility. What are they afraid of? They are unsure to us whether these buildings will do. The sanitary conditions there are non-existent, and it's unclear how to prepare them. Doctor, they'll need your instructions. Just in case, I've ordered these places to be off limits to the general public and sent inspectors in. But I suspect they'll be rather useless. How can I help them? Yeah, I'm like, I could be really sarcastic, but like, I also do need to work with this guy, and I did sort of piss him off earlier, so I kind of want to refrain from doing that too much. Please do examine the cathedral and the theater, issue the appropriate orders, bring me the keys, then I'll be ready to confirm your findings and begin working on those places. Wait here, I'll be back with the keys. Okay. Some of the larger buildings draw their water from natural springs, the theater, the cathedral. I should investigate the sanitary viability of these buildings, as they may be the only available choice. If they meet the most basic requirements, then I am empowered to use them for medical purposes. Okay, cool. So, okay. So many red hands. So many places to go. Okay, so... Theater. Lara. Yulia. Okay. Barely have time to think. Alright. Oh, let's talk to Capella while we're here. I meant to do it last time, but I 1000% forgot. Alright, let's go. Hello.
Yes?
Okay. Oh, but her water fountain is of course fine. And the thing is I don't think anyone would be upset at that, because the kids love Capella, especially the ones still walking around specifically. The theater is closed by supreme command. The season's over. The troops disbanded. Follow the news in the poster columns. Why was it closed? It doesn't meet the health regulations. Yesterday, some people tried to turn it into a conference chamber. To use it to invite elected representatives from the common people to cooperate on the plague issue. Let's see. It's good that they're closed. Now open it up. Or, the people demanded that, and they were denied. By who? Vlad Oglemitsky, better known as Vlad the Voluminous. Oglemitsky, I've actually come to relay his orders to you. From now on, all of you theater folk are placed under my command. You will do whatever I tell you to. Ooh, thrilling. We theater folk thought it was, well, the other way around. It was you who had recently been placed under our command. And would do whatever we... Well, it's not like we're really done through talking. Well, it's not really done through talking, okay. Open the door. Unfortunately, our most esteemed and graceful Sir Stage Assistant has gone home with the keys. May it be known to you that he lives in the Chine district. As soon as it became known that a calamity is unfolding in the Chine, a tragedian went there, but we haven't heard from him since. I'll find him. Okay. Keeper of the theater keys is there, so... Alright, so that actually works out, because if we're going here, we can go here, here, here. Then it would make sense to go back here, but let's, because we'll be up here, go here, so we can talk to the Sabarovs, deal with the Skinners, talk to Sticky, see if he has anything for me this time. Talk to Peter. Ugh, there's so much. And then I can go around this way. What time is it? 11, okay. Alright, now is the time to do stuff, if I'm gonna do stuff, so let's not have any regrets. Okay. Oh, small child! This is a different small child than the usual small child. What? Want to know what will happen to the Ripper? And what will happen? He will heal the god, and the grief for the loss will break him. That's because a very pretty lady will fall in love with him shortly, and right now he's crafting the tool for her execution. Wait. Why? What execution? He has no choice. He wants to help everyone. He's actually not a Ripper. He's a Haruspex. He's a lot like you, honest and kind. Maybe he's your brother? Please spare me a brother like this. It's so interesting because technically we haven't really like met with those characters. Like we haven't met the Haruspecs at all. We haven't met Artemi, but we also have, right? Before the starting of the game, we have. Let's trade. Let's see. Got anything? Revolver ammo. I want to save the razors because I know the bodyguards like those. Let's go up here. Bum 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 ba da bum bum. I think I already checked those. Okay. Alright, let me put on... Whoa, what's that rat doing here? Let me get in here. What's that rat doing there? That's no good. I don't got time to deal with rats. Everyone disappeared. Infected district. We have to go there. Let's make a save file and go in there. And that's the sound of babies crying, because they're always crying. I hate the infected districts. I forget how much I hate them until I enter them. You tell me you have something. Oh, fuck yeah, you have some meat. You got 7 meats. Or rather, One meat costs 7. Okay, let me do that. Alright, so there is infected over by the stairway there, so... Alright, that's a infected guy. Okay. Oh, there it is. 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 No. Bachelor Denkovsky, you will not find the person you're looking for behind this mask. I am merely a humble comedian, just like you. I'm a tragic character, my good man. You know little about my life. I only know that we're companions in misfortune, you and I. I need your help. Then please be so kind as to tell me what I can do for you. I've been told that the Immortel gave you the keys to the theater. But he didn't order the theater closed. That came from above. They told us to keep people from gathering in one place by any means. Truth is, in times such as this, the theater is the one place where people flock to in droves. Let's see. Stop buying tree. Stop trying to be smart. Give me the key. Could I perhaps beg a small favor out of the omnipotent bachelor? Please help me out of this place. I've already heard the Shabnak whispering in my ear. Follow me and stay in sight. Well, luckily the exit's right there. Why is he running like that? It's so funny. Let's get far enough away. We're going real far away. Sorry, man. I wish to thank you. What do you offer? The keys that I gave you, most excellent bachelor, will become municipal property. They will be handed over to the person overseeing the hospital. Or whatever facility you're going to turn our theater into. A hospital, yes. You do have a sense of humor after all. Though the theater will always have been a hospital in a way. We just used to mend souls rather than bodies there. In a hospital it will remain. Okay. Nothing else. Okay. And then I have the keys on me, right? Perfect. Alright. Okay, let me look at this. Okay. So I'm here. Oh! Lara's house! Just noticed. I got out of there without being infected. We love to hear it. We love to see it. Alright.
A stranger brought me a peculiar vial today.
Tell me, are you replanning the test antibiotics? No, I'm not. Vlad the Younger claims that he asked you to test some dubious remedies. I wanted to try the antibiotics, but I wasn't allowed to. I'll have to work with painkillers. Vlad the Younger says they're closer to my line of trade anyway. If I'm the host of the House of the Living, I'll have to handle them often. They ease pain, but also make you drowsy and apathetic. How exactly are you planning to test them anyways? I know how they work. All I need to do is find a man whose line of work naturally leads to be wounded frequently. I was planning to distribute the drugs among the patrolmen, but I would rather give them to you if you wish. If you have any success testing any of the 3 types, then that means they're still fine. Then the Oglomitskys will begin to give them out to the population. Fine. You know what? There's something else I wish to ask you. Please put a stop to Yulia's efforts and support Anna. Yulia has her own motives, yet I have a terrible suspicion she may have given up to despair. And poor Anna doesn't deserve this either. I'm absolutely positive that she isn't planning to offer the medicine assigned to her to test subjects. She's too compassionate for that. But she won't go anywhere herself either. What's wrong with Anna? She's certain the Oglomitskys are only doing this to get to her, and to have her dead. She might not be that wrong. Oh, really? I don't think it's like Vlad. Yet the Oglomitskys are definitely a threat to her. There isn't a shade of doubt in anyone's mind that any one of them would become the death of her. Okay, now hand over the painkillers, they'll be of use to me. Okay, let's see. Yippee! I love having stuff. Alright, cool. Anything else? I don't think so.
Dogs are howling.
Because otherwise you would have had something to say to me earlier. Okay. Ah. Alright, so let's talk to Yulia, who's up here. Do we need to go back here, or... Well, let me check. Did I get the key? Okay, maybe we have to go to the cathedral first, or do we have to go back to the theater? I'll go to Yulia first, just because I would like to. Alright. And I'll have to enter that infected district. Which one's better? Which way's better? That way's better. Let me go in here so that I just don't get attacked by any rats, because they will come out. Let's see, let's take this. Okay, I brought it up. Alright, let's deal with that. Let me make a save. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not gonna search through the bags so close to it. Ugh. Terrible. Do you guys have anything? 10. I do not have 10 of these. And I want to keep my tire. Bummer. Let's just keep moving. Yeah, they have meats, which is really good. Terrible sounds. Hello.
The most subtle folly grows out of the most subtle wisdom.
I don't think that a positive outlook falls within the range of reasonable possibility. There is no point whatsoever in trying to attain it. All we can do is wait and hope that, by some miraculous coincidence, the epidemic will pass us by. Do tell me, how exactly are you planning to test these antibiotics? Oh, so you know it already. I need to contract the disease first, and then try to cure myself. I have 3 kinds of pills, you see. Conceivably, any one of these medications will curb the sickness at an certain stage of its development. An exciting experiment if I ever saw one. Not quite unlike the feats of power they've had in times long forgotten. A trial of fate. Let's see. Yulia, this is nonsense. As far as I know, a disease of this sort can't possibly be cured by this kind of antibiotics. You are not wrong here. Still, I'd rather go with my own assumptions. Not unlike yourself, I base my speculations on rigorous research, even though it may not look veritable enough to you. You see, in order to calculate the probability of either outcome, I had to extrapolate the 2 mathematical functions, which you might find to be somewhat esoteric. So what does the process that you have in mind look like? Nothing revolutionary, I assure you. The experiment is, fundamentally, getting myself infected and using the 3 medicinal formulas one after the other. Besides, the Oglemitsky girl provided me with a schmauder that I am to use if neither of the pills has any effect. Absolutely precious, these schmauters. Extremely detrimental for your liver, but also certain to remove the infection. Everything will work out just fine, I hope. Let me see. I have a better proposal. You see, I would be very interested to study these schmauters myself, and I think I am better equipped to do it. Give me the schmauter. Give the schmauter to me, and I will handle the testing. Pardon me, but I have my own prospects regarding the schmauter. What medicine were you given? Here, it's called ferromycin, the most powerful medicament they had in stock, as well as the most hazardous, known to purge the bacteria by means of destroying all manner of microflora, harmful and otherwise. If it proves to be of use, the Oglemitsky family will distribute it among the town. Is that all? There's 2 more medicaments, neomycin and minomycium. Reportedly, both are much weaker than the first, but each one has the useful characteristics of its own. I wouldn't know what kind of characteristics these are. Pharmaceuticals are not my field of science. That's enough. I'll do this myself. Alright. Anything else she has for me?
Haruspex talked to Lara Ravel. What could they possibly have in common?
I like hearing their dialogue because it's like not a focus at all, but... Okay, so... We've talked to Lara. We want to talk to Anna. I want to talk to the Sabarovs. I want to talk to the Stomatons. I want to go through here. I need to talk to... I want to talk to Sticky while I'm here. There is so much to do. Okay. Alright, so now... While we're here, let's talk to the Sabarovs, let's talk to the Stomatons, let's talk to Anna, let's head to the Skinner district, let's talk to Sticky while we're there. Alright. Let's go. Ugh. Ugh. I hate being here. Where's the bridge? It's over here. It's not quite there, but it's over here. Oh, rats! I hate how the clouds just approach you. Terrible. Okay. The sounds of the rats. They're about... they'll just keep following you out of the district. Okay, let's go to Katarina's house. I'm not gonna turn around. I wonder if Clara will be here. You won't catch me. Hello.
My eyes look just like buttons, don't they?
I guess. I'm glad to see you're still alive. Where did all these bandits come from? Were they hiding before or something? I'm mortified myself. This epidemic turns people into bloodthirsty monsters. But I don't think bad grief has anything to do with it. Though my spouse won't listen to me. He thinks I'm only saying this out of false compassion. Why do you think he has nothing to do with this? The Sunday's orgy victims join the ranks of the muggers. Further madness only provokes them. Honest house fathers grab their hatchets because they have no other way to survive. This has to be stopped. Punitive measures will be unlikely to help. You can't beat evil with evil. That's a copybook maxim. Only the courage of the volunteers can hold back the abusive behavior of the desperate cowards. Fair enough, or fair enough, rather.
The wheel.
Okay, nothing else. Alright. Alright, so let's talk to other Sabarov. What's his name? Alexander. I got there. By looking it up. Hello.
They say Haruspex is killing marauders now. Good.
Crime is seriously getting out of hand. Where are all those scoundrels coming from? As if their numbers double. It's as if their numbers double every hour. Knives everywhere. It's time to put an end to them. We should catch Grief and have him executed. Make an example of him for challenging the new order. What did Grief do to upset you so? His men are murdering civilians in the street. All the crimes committed in the town tonight are committed under his consent. Some under his direct orders. Are you sure they're his men at all? I am told that his formerly law-abiding citizens have lost all humanity in their search for food and drugs, and have taken up knives to secure the means of saving themselves and their suffering families. Perhaps it's true, but organized crime currently poses the greatest danger to us. What's your plan? A group of patrolmen already attempted a raid this morning, but they failed to catch the thieves off guard. Grief's gang managed to fight them off. I can't gather a new party immediately. There's not even enough men to cordon off the infected districts and curb looting. Tell me more about the fight. There was a group of about 30 patrolmen. That's a lot, considering how valuable every volunteer is. The number of killers grows by the hour, while noble people are harder and harder to come by. The gang suffered heavy losses, but they ambushed my people. Where? I'm investigating that right now. None survived, and the warehouse thieves have grown even fiercer, even though they've managed to fight us off. So who's going to stop them? Any brave soul who manages to put a stop to their rampage will receive a sizable reward. I will pay 30,000 for such a feat. If this keeps on, I'll start giving rewards for every dead criminal, at any cost by whatever means this bloodbath needs to be stopped. I'll deal with them myself. Okay. I'll talk to Bad Grief. Like, you have bigger fish to fry, man.
What has this town turned into?
Villains at liberty. The governor has failed to stop the spree of outlaws and the rampage of the town. However, Alexander is certain that Bad Grief is the head of the warehouse smugglers, is responsible for organizing their movements. Like, they say that Katerina, because she is one of the, I forget their title, but... So, apparently this area is no longer infected, I believe? Oh, it's yellow. Don't like that. Okay. So I think I can just enter any old house. So let's make a save, because I will have to fight. What if let me equip my gun. Might as well. I got all these bullets. Bitch. Okay. Money, crowbar. Alright, let's explore this house. Let's see if we can get anything from it. Apparently the looted houses you can't really get much from, but you can certainly check it and try it. You know, what do we lose? I think they're usually like more on the higher floors, like one per floor type thing. What time is it? 1300. Okay. Let's see if there's any up there. You'd figure they would run down, considering... Fuck, shit. Oh, how am I not dead? Do I actually have God mode on? Oh my god. I just immediately died. That's so funny. Wow. Oh my god. Oh. You know, who says video games aren't good? A liar, that's who. Okay. The problem is that I'm curling up the stairs. So my mouse... jump scared me. I think I got to him before he could touch me. Yippee! There's another floor too. Let's make a save, because we did that without dying. Which is good. Especially compared... Ooh! This was a good idea. These houses are so strange. Lots of kerosene and medication. Let's try one more floor, right? There's 3 floors. Let's try it. I did it! How many bullets do I have? 15. Oh, I have a fair amount of bullets still, too. Nice. Awesome. I'm so good at gaming, guys. Please ignore the fact that I forgot I was on God mode and then just immediately died because I turned off the console command. Yeah, I'm gonna collect those, because they are useful to have, is the thing. Yeah, there's not much here, but I'm not gonna complain, since it's better than nothing at all. Fantastic, and I gotta keep a crowbar. Fantastic, okay. So, we did that now. Let's talk to Peter Stummerton, talk to Sticky. Oh, what time is it? It is 1:30, okay. He'll go here, we'll go here. It's less dangerous now that it's not infected. And then we'll talk to Andre, we'll talk to Anna, and then we'll talk to Aspity, then we'll check out this place, and then we'll go here and check by Ruben, what updates are with him, see if Notkin has anything. Oh my god, there's so much to do. It's so crazy. Okay, I just gotta make sure I have room for a key, because the thing about it is that, oh, I want to go this way. I had to make sure I have a room for a key on me, because the thing is that I will, whatchamacallit, I will, need space for it, and apparently you can completely soft lock yourself out of the quest if you don't have room in your inventory.
Truth is foundation. And
okay, nothing important. All right, let's see. We'll see if Sticky has anything fun. Yeah, with the kind of at the speed of which I'm going, I'm probably going to need to. Okay, yeah, because we know the infection is dead, so. Okay, cool. Yeah. Apparently most of these houses are looted. So if you wanna... Oh. Infected, huh? Oh, right, I wanted to talk to Sticky. So down there it's infected. Okay, good to know. Yeah, like I'm seeing someone getting chased and I'm like, it's not time for the marauders. Okay, let's talk to Sticky. Hey, Sticks.
How does one protect himself from being infected? You're a doctor, you should know.
Sticky, who are you after? Some outsiders made all the mess. Murderer or not, someone's brought the disease here from the steppe. It's gotta be one of them recently arrived. One of them is standing right in front of you. No, I didn't mean you. Then who? The carrier's walking on 2 legs, that's for sure. You can see it in the way the disease spread. It has a course. I've made a map. You can even trace it. It's like a line that starts from the cemetery. If the pest was in the water, the people would get sick everywhere at once, right? What about Simon, then? Yeah, that doesn't add up. I guess the Shabnok hurried straight to him, no detours. On purpose. Or had been at Simon's place just before the cemetery. Don't let the search for the carrier carry you away, boy. At least try to figure out who or what it is without leaving your home.
Every Joker's one.
Okay, so he will sell me lockpicks. I do not need them. Plus, I can get them from children for cheap anyway, so... Alright, cool. So... I want to talk to Anna, actually. So we could go around this way. Talk to Aspity and bounce up. Although, it might be better to go this way. Let's talk to Anna and Andre. And then... Okay, 2 o'clock. We're still okay. We still have time. Not doing too bad, actually. That's genuinely, I'm not doing very bad at all. Tying your shoes? Alright. Yeah, they no longer have the signposts being like, beware. That was a leaf. I was like, what was that? That was a leaf flag in my face. Oh, there's another infected district. It's never ending, huh, man? He doesn't have anything for me. Let's see. Oh, no, it's still okay. It's still okay. Let's fix this one. Boink. Okay, let me see.
Life is hard.
It's over. All hope is lost. Anna, tell me, what is the deal with this drug testing of yours? We were made to test some strange pills. Yulia, for example, is supposed to enter an infected house, get sick there, and die! How's that for a test, huh? Made to. Vlad told me you volunteered. Yes, made to. It was all fixed by the Oglomitskis. Vlad is secretly plotting to ruin me and Yulia. He's fond of Lara, though, so she got something silly and non-threatening. Morphine, I believe. It doesn't even require testing. Morphine doesn't have anything to do with the infection. I still don't understand why you 3 have to do it. Why can't Vlad see the volunteers himself? That's precisely the madness part. Vlad made the Death Seekers promise that if they do get sick, they'll let us know through the morticians. You know, the fellows who've been walking around in theater costumes. And if all goes well, they'll inform their contact. And for some reason, that's me. What do I have to do with it? What kind of drug did you receive? I've been given 3 different type of drugs. They'll all ruin your health, but each does more than a spectacular manner. Give them to me. I'll do the testing. Oh, this is the house the executors are planning to test the drugs in. They're already waiting for test subjects willing to risk their lives. Ugh. Why was that so loud? Oh. Delta tablets.
It's hard.
I know. Tell me about it. I got so much stuff on me.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you. I want to grab everything is the thing.
Have you met ominous people in circus costumes here?
Yeah, I have. Let's raise my immunity up. Whatever. Let's see.
Life is hard.
Okay. Oh, fucking hell.
I have this flush. My cheeks are burning, aren't they?
Okay. Ugh, annoying. Okay. Well, actually, let me see. Does she have anything else?
Have you met ominous people?
Okay. I got so much junk on me, and I want to keep some of it just in case, so I don't want to just, like, sell it. And I don't think I could drop it off at anywhere but Ava's house. Okay. So we'll go to Andre, and we'll figure out next steps from there, I think. Beans. I haven't used them. Oh, I sold you some stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Let's just do that, just so that I have room in my inventory for an additional thing. Let's see, does Andre have anything for me?
All which is counterfeit.
No, okay. Alright. Oh boy, alright, so, we've talked to them. Oh my goodness, alright. Because I do want to talk to Aspity, not Amity, Aspity. Let's stop at Grace while we're there. Then we'll check out this place. Go here. And here. And here. And here. And here, if I need to come back here. And then here, maybe? I don't know if I need to, actually. And then here, and then here. Oh, so much to do. Alright, because oh my god, there is still so much to do, so I think I am gonna end it here for now. I feel like I've gone pretty long, and we still have a lot more to do. And there is like a 75% chance that I'll have to slow down time in order to get it all done, but c'est la vie. That's how it is sometimes. As long as I give an effort, you know? If it comes toward the end of the day, I'll cheat. It's fine. Alright. Okay, so... make a save. Bam. Alrighty. So... alright, so that's it for this episode of Pathologic. Getting a lot of information thrown at us, a lot of personal vendettas happening, and it's never ending, truly. And we have so much to do. I didn't even stay up all night like I did the last time. and wasted half the day. Like, I'm actually did my best to be rested. I kind of forgot that I had coffee beans, so I will probably use those to curb the exhaustion a bit. I do think that they'll, like, ruin health, but, like, whatever. Honestly speaking, right now, I got enough to deal with without having to worry about that, so... yeah, so it's... What time is it? It is almost 3. It's almost 1500. So I have... like 9 hours before... That's how math works? Yeah, that's right. I have about 9 hours to finish everything up, so we'll see how things look. I'll turn on the console commands if we get to 2300 and we're still not toward the finish line, as it were. We do have some like battles upcoming, so I do know that one of the quests will need to like kill a bunch of people, so we'll see how that goes. There is like a box that if you get on it at the right moment, they can't touch you, so we'll try doing that, and we'll go from there, kind of thing. Alright, so yeah, that's it for now. Next time we'll hopefully finish our remaining quests and close off the day before things get too hairy. Even though things will get worse, but we're getting a handle on them. Alright, so that'll be it for me for today, and I hope you guys all have a great one. Bye!